Jeez, I did not expect that stretch right there in that moment. Either way, it is Sunday, Grand Rising. It is January 18th, 2026. Cheers. And let me tell you what, I have had a morning. Not a bad morning, just a morning. It's been a really uber busy morning. I decided yesterday to get up and bake the leftover dough batter, banana bread batter I had left in the refrigerator I think I made up the batter 2 days before Christmas, and it's just been chilling in the refrigerator since. And I thought, you know what? I need to get up and I need to get it baked or it's not going to be any good. So I got up, got it baked, and it's still good. So I got up and I got it baked, and then I advertised and I told people, and I've got like a lot of money wrapped up in these 3 little lines, 4 little lines. I got a lot of orders. One of my bestest friends, we didn't know we were best friends until recently. She was texting people all day about orders for bread, and then I wake up this morning, my aunt had already ordered 30 loaves, and then she came back and she ordered 30 more loaves. So it's excessive, and that's okay. I can do this. But also I had to mix up more batter this morning. Grand Rising Shauna. So I had to mix up more batter this morning. So I'm mixing up. I have to tell you this because I'm kind of mad at myself now that I've done this. But I wanted to get everything mixed up. I haven't even started baking yet. I needed to get everything mixed up, and I have. Let me get the light bowl that's empty. This bowl. You see how big it is? It's huge. Huge. It's a huge bowl. Okay. So I have this huge bowl, and this is what one batch was mixed in. It was a quadruple batch. I didn't even add all the flour. But the butter wasn't breaking up like I thought it needed to. So I thought, let me get out my stand mixer and reincorporate stuff via my stand mixer. So I did like a half a batch here and a half a batch there in my stand mixer. I had already had most of it mixed up with the hand mixer, like but it was like coming up on my spokes, and I didn't understand why. So I decided to put it in the KitchenAid. I'm so not happy because I broke my KitchenAid mixer. I was scraping the bowl. I stopped it, lifted my top thing up. I went to scrape it. Before putting the bowl back in place, I turned it on. And now it doesn't work. Like, I can turn it on and it sounds like it's spinning, but it doesn't actually spin. I broke my KitchenAid mixer today. I'm very sad. I'm very angry. I'm very with it. So I can't use my KitchenAid mixer because it's broken. Whatever. So, and then I decided I'm not, normally when I mix up fresh batter, I use a scooper and I scoop and I scoop and I scoop and I spend all day scooping. Not today. Not today. Quadruple batch of banana bread batter. Gallon size bag. I'm so snipping the tip off of this, and I'm going to pipe it on. I don't even care. Maybe that's too much maybe I'll have to, I don't know. But for right now, this is where it's at. This is the whole thing that was in that bowl is in this bag. I've got a whole other bowl. With nuts. This is it, with nuts. So, and I haven't even mixed up my zucchini bread yet. Like, I've got zucchini in the frickin' bowl. I haven't even mixed up my zucchini bread yet. But, yeah. So, I mean, normally, like, these batches that I'm making are too big for my KitchenAid mixer anyway. Because my KitchenAid mixer, it's on the floor because I'm not using it because it's fucking broke. Anyway, so this is my KitchenAid mixer. The bowl isn't very big. So it's like big enough for a single batch. So when I'm doing a quadruple batch, I cannot use my KitchenAid mixer. So I use the hand mixer. And whatever. Not happy with that. Maybe I've overworked it. Maybe it's done working for me. Who knows? But I really feel like I probably should have paid attention to where the bowl was at before I frickin' turned it on. Huh? Right, Misty? Yeah. Cheers on a Sunday. And then my friend came over, and so she sat and visited for a while. She's the one that's got me a whole bunch of extra bread orders. She just left, and we've just been kind of busy. I've been kind of running around all morning. I haven't baked anything. In fact, I got the pan ready, and this is where I'm at. This is my pan for my little breads. These are the $2 breads. And so I got a little bit that I had scraped out of the rest of the bowl and put it there in anticipation of putting more in here. But this is where I'm at. I haven't even put my first thing into the oven to bake it yet. I kind of wanted to get everything mixed up. That way I can, while all this stuff is baking, I could just clean. And I can switch and bake and switch and bake and clean and switch and bake. I don't have to mix and clean and switch and bake and mix and clean and switch and bake. I'm going to get all the mixing done. All right off the bat. No more mixing the rest of the day. Just cleaning and baking and cleaning and baking and cleaning and baking. I can do that. But mixing and cleaning and baking, that's a whole different story. And adding ingredients, my brain these days can't handle that. Because I think it's the menopause brain. I don't know. I'm still early into it. I think I'm in menopause. And so, I'm forgetting things. And not even I'm trying to remember things, but sometimes I forget things. And in fact, I was really hoping my friend didn't stop by while I was measuring ingredients because I didn't want to forget anything. However, in the middle of mixing up these two identical batches, the only difference is one's got nuts and the other one doesn't. In the middle of this, I realized that maybe I added too many eggs to one and not enough eggs to the other. And then, I don't know, I'm all over the place with it. So then I ended up adding more flour than what I needed to. I still didn't even add all of the flour, 4 batches. A 4 batch takes 20 cups of flour. I only added 10, and they're too thick and I can't add any more flour. I don't understand what's going on with my stuff today. But that's what we're going. So, grand rising, everyone, on my frustrating and productive and kind of happy Sunday morning. Cheers. It's not morning anymore. It's afternoon. Whatever. So I've just been up and kind of busy, and I woke up to an extra order on my phone this morning. I was like, ooh. And she says, oh, can you have it ready this morning? No, I cannot. I can get it ready for tomorrow morning, but I will not have it ready this morning. So it is what it is. So that was my aunt. She was like, hey, I need this. But she's okay with it being ready tomorrow morning, so that's what we're going to go with. So if anyone wants banana bread, zucchini bread, banana nut bread, or zucchini nut bread, we're adding a new one in. I've not done zucchini nut bread since I started this. But now we're doing zucchini nut bread too. So I got 4 different breads. Banana nut, zucchini nut, regular banana, and regular zucchini. If anyone wants any of those, doesn't matter what size, I will make it and whatnot. So, and then even Grandma's got fudges and stuff available, and even more so than what I thought. I took a lot of pictures of Grandma's fudge and candy, and that's probably not even all that's left. I'm gonna have to figure out where the rest of it is at. And I think some is chilling in her car because it's cold outside, because they were taking stuff around and giving it away to people. Some of it's on the back porch, enclosed in its own containers. So I just got to figure out. Someone asked about Buckeyes. I have no idea where the Buckeyes are. I think I do, but I don't know if Grandma's willing to sell them, so we'll see. And she might even make Mom come out and mix a whole new batch of Buckeyes. When they mix up Buckeyes, they use these bowls for Buckeyes. And it's a triple batch of Buckeyes every single time. My mom, she puts the butter in, she puts the peanut butter in, and she mixes it and mixes it and mixes it. And then she's got this whole big, and then what is it? After she gets all the butters smashed up, then, because there cannot be any chunks of butter in it whatsoever. When you mix with a mixer, you get chunks of butter left over. When you mix with your hands, there's no butter left over. I know. So I'll have to find out where the Buckeyes are and if Grandma wants to sell them. If she does, I will let you guys know. And then they put powdered sugar in it, and then they put Rice Krispies in it, and then they let it set, and then they roll it into balls, and then they dip it in chocolate. But yes, our Buckeyes have Rice Krispies in them. Some people are like, "Ew, Rice Krispies," and I'm like, without them, it's just a fucking peanut butter ball. Shut up. I know, I'm kind of on one this morning. I'm all over the place. So, yeah, I'm just trying to get my bearings these days or this time of day. And like, I didn't realize I was going to be so busy this morning, but I am. And that's okay. I can be. I've been struggling with getting up and getting motivated for anything. And just my, well, I guess this is how I felt yesterday. I was in the feeling like, I'll bake up that bread and I'll bake up that batter and it will be fine and I'll be fine. And it turned into all of this, which is fine, again, because I've been struggling to get up and get myself motivated to do anything other than sit here and do my knitting. By the way, since I'm talking about it, I'm going to show you. So I've been working on these socks, and I still have to watch like some YouTube videos and stuff to figure out different things. But since I'm better at memorizing patterns, I'm not better at remembering schedules, but I am better at memorizing patterns. Maybe that's where my brain space is going, is memorizing patterns. Either way. So I memorized the whole heel of the sock, and I had intended to, like, this is the heel of the sock, like the heel flap, and this is the heel where you turn it. I had intended for the entire heel, to be brown. But I did not do that. I forgot what I was doing. So instead, it's just this little flap. So like when the sock is up, make sure I don't lose anything off my needles. When the sock is up, it's like that's the sock, and there's the back of the sock. It will be just that bottom spot on the heel where your heel is, turns. That will be, because after this, it's going to be the rest of this color, and then the toes are going to be brown. So I'm trying to figure that out as well and get a bearing on that. And you ever choke on your own spit? Because that's what I just did. I just choked on my own spit. You know what that means? It means I need to calm my butt down. It'll be all right. So, get up on a Sunday and do some things for yourself. Again, sometimes you don't have that motivation. I get it. I get that you don't have that motivation. And if you're newly grieving people, if you're, in the middle of grieving people, if it's been a couple of months, if it's been a couple of years, if it's been a couple of decades, it doesn't matter. You're still, sometimes you just feel like, and don't feel like getting up and doing anything. It's really hard when it's your kid that you're grieving, which I'm still not okay with. And other people are still checking on me and whatnot. And they don't want to upset me, but I'm like, you know what? Things are going to happen. Oh, I bet I do. Thank you in advance for whatever you've sent home with Mom and Grandma. I appreciate it in advance because I know there are great things in your house that, you know what I could use if you ever have the opportunity. I need another 1 or 5 of these. 1 or 5 of these pans because I've only got one. And I got it from you, Aunt Lori. Thank you for this pan because it's amazing. It's one of my favorite pans. I use it all the time. But I need more because I can only do 8 in a setting. And if I have 2, then I can do 2 at a time. And while these 2 are baking, I can fill 2 more. And I can fill 2 more. So 1 or 5 more. And I know they're expensive. I don't know how expensive they are. This is... Shit. Son of a bitch. Great. Awesome. This is great. And it's phenomenal. So... I can hear it. Can you hear it? It's falling right off the table. because I'm a mess this morning. And today, I'm a fucking mess. No more coffee. I give up. Stop dripping. Why are you still dripping? Because I didn't soak it all up yet? Jesus. Sometimes shit happens. And you can't control it. Did you know that? Well. Thank goodness I am doing this video, because my reaction probably would have been 1,000 times worse than what it just was. Things can happen. You can spill your entire cup of coffee all over everything. What you gonna do about it? Cry over spilt coffee? No. Normally I would. Normally I would be crying over spilt coffee. Try again. I'm gonna have to. The freaking paper towel just fell out of my hand and rolled. I don't even care right now. I will. That's what I need to do. Is I need to take a walk outside, go do something else for a moment, because I'm too involved right now in all of this. Whatever. So I will clean it up. It will be fine. Even the money that was just brought to me today. I'm gonna have to launder the money. I'm gonna have to launder the money. It's gonna have to be washed, because now it's full of coffee. So, on a Sunday, find your own things to feel grateful for. And it could be that you didn't blow a gasket just now after you spilled your coffee over every fucking thing that was on the table, because you were crafting as well. And it's all over my pajamas. I give up. So, find your own things to feel grateful for. I'm grateful I didn't blow up just now. I'm grateful that I can walk away and come back later and launder my money. I can't believe that just happened, because I was fucking around with the pan, and I gotta wash the pan. Look, even this, it's got coffee in it. Even this, it's got coffee. I gotta wash everything out. I gotta start over. So find your own things to feel grateful for. I'm grateful I'm up. I'm grateful that I have the ability to breathe through spilt coffee. And if you have nothing else to feel grateful for, be grateful that you can wipe your own ass. I'm going to say it every day, whether I'm in a good mood or not. Also, be your own magic, find your own magic. I don't know how that's going to happen right now. Eventually, I'm sure it will. But right now, I'm frustrated with the mess. It's not just the table I got to clean up. We got like cans of soups and stuff sitting under the table. And it's still dripping. There's a whole cup of coffee and it's still dripping. Okay. So, also, I don't know how you're going to find your own magic, but if you can, great. Do that. Fine. Find your own magic. Be your own magic. If you can't, that's okay. Take a deep breath, walk it off, do something else. So, I can't find my own magic right now. I'm going to have to take a deep breath, walk it off, and do something else. Also, be your own sunshine. Sometimes things will happen. Maybe it's spilled coffee. It takes away your own sunshine. It doesn't have to be any one person. It can be an instance. It can be something that randomly happens that you didn't expect. That's okay. I hope I didn't ruin my phone. My phone is acting funny. My phone's acting funny. Okay, so be your own sunshine, whether tomorrow's promised or not. And because tomorrow's not promised, I'm not going to get myself all in an uproar over my spilt coffee. I'm going to breathe through it, and I'll be fine. So, recap. Find your things to feel grateful for. Be your own magic, find your own magic, be your own sunshine. And if you've spilt your coffee all over everything that you were doing and the kitchen floor, take a deep breath, walk away, go do something else, and come back at it later. Okay. I will be baking shortly. I will have your bread ready for you in the morning. Packaged up, ready to go. That's all I got. I'm going to go clean myself up and do something else. I'm going to go launder my money. Everyone have a great day. Stay out.